Hi everyone, today we are talking about the anagrammed hidden message in the past and future box. In the last video, I told you how much ambiguity there was with anagrams, and they basically made up rules to make things less ambiguous. I still hate the ambiguity, but instead of inventing rules out of thin air, I decided to start with a text and look for hints there. I had a lot of fun with this one, and I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. So first, there's a paragraph where JCB talks about Ernest Cline and Ready Player One, the way Cline wove childhood games and pop culture references into Ready Player One and the treasure hunt, and that gave him inspiration. He says he imagined he could do the same thing. He walks it back a little bit, but I think he might have done that same thing. And then this next part, I have to credit to HabeasTreasurusor. He's another solver and YouTuber with some great ideas. He's made two connections that I want to point out here. The first is that JCB is referencing other treasure hunts with some of his clues. And the second being that the second paragraph after the word search is full of Batman references. And I'll link both the videos in the description if you want to learn more about that. So what if we combine those two things for the past and future box and look for puzzle mechanics in pop culture references? Now here's the paragraph that I think ties it all together. It's the one that introduces the anagram concept. Once you've finished our word search, you'll have plenty of what you need to find this treasure box. But in case you still aren't convinced and want even more help, you're in luck. Because while you are searching for words, I happen to remember a second game also inspired from my boyhood memories. To start, I think this is obviously about the anagram because once you're done with the word search, you have plenty of leftover letters to do something else with, and everyone's been trying to anagram those things. But I think there's some additional clues in this text that might give us some more ideas. So the first thing that I found was when you combine but and case together, it can anagram to back cues, which I had already been looking for puzzle mechanics in old and new Batman clips. So I immediately thought of this clip I'm about to play.
URL right that says that?
Why? You got something to tell us?
Yeah! It's like the worst Spanish I ever heard.
What?
It's la rata. What is this, Riddler stupid or something? Jesus. Look at you two. World's greatest detectives. Am I the only one here knows the difference between L and la? Jesus. No habla español, fellas?
Do me a favor, shithead. Shut up. You think he made a mistake?
He hasn't made mistakes.
A rat with wings. You know what that sounds like to me? A friggin' bat. Huh? You ever think of that?
El Rata. U-R-L.
And after that, I noticed still aren't has the anagram indicator convinced, which could be neat trills, and help you're in luck. You can help the letters U and R with one of the letters in luck to make URL, which all matches really nicely with the clip we just watched. So let's try this out with the anagram. Most people have been saying there are 5 clues, but I think let's try to make this like more densely packed with information. So if you wanted to say there are 5 clues, he could just say 5 clues. There are is just extra wasted letters, and we just watched a clip and heard clues about maybe something phonetic happening. So let's try 3 ear clues, 5 in this. So ear clues would be phonetic clues. So we'd be looking for not just anagrams in these leftover letters, but also some phonetic clues. So my previous anagram, I think it was the same, which was I had this series previously, which was word search doubt not, and I was accused of using Yoda-like language, and I think that's not an accident, and this is a Yoda reference, and we were told to find that cues, and I think all these pop culture references have something to do with bats, and there is a newly named bat species called a Yoda bat. I have a picture of that here. The next one is the first use of a phonetic clue. So NYNEA could be NIEA or 98. So tell 98 the umph. There's a 1998 movie called Basketball, which is a mashup of basketball and baseball. And we're doing a mashup of anagram and phonetic clues. So that's a nice confirmer of what we're doing. Next, we have some more phonetic clues. So the easier one is special. It could just be spatial. And instead of there are, let's look at that phonetically. And it's a R-E, air, et. So are we there yet? And this, I think this is might be a connection to Spaceballs. That's good. And last, we have a couple more phonetic clues combined with anagrams. So in this case, we use the letters both for phonetic clues and for the anagram. So we have most people say steady so, but we're going to use the first two letters AD as 80s, set today, and in complete, we use the first two letters MT as empty, complete the mission. So I think this is a reference to Back to the Future. So putting it all together, we have 3 ear clues, 5 in this, word search, doubt not, tell 98 the umph, are we there? Are we there yet? No spatial bends or turns. 80 set today, empty, complete the mission. And I just want to point out that I don't. This is not perfect. I'm not even using just or remain, but I thought this was a fun idea. And even if you don't believe it, it's a nice exercise in how ambiguous anagrams can be and what kind of story you can tell.